Hi everyone. I just wanted to post an announcement to go over a couple things for this week. So I'm looking at the syllabus right now, just so I don't forget. So the first thing I want to say is hopefully you watched the different video lectures that accompany the PowerPoint, the Genus Homo. So there are 3, and they're clearly labeled Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. The PowerPoint was quite long, so I split it up into 3 different videos. So hopefully you got a chance to watch those. The other thing is the article reviews were due on the 15th. I received that assignment from the majority of the students, but there are still a handful of students who have not turned that in. So this is just a reminder to get that in. And the other thing, and the thing I really wanted to make sure I reminded you guys, is that we are watching a documentary. So I have it on the syllabus as being on the 22nd and 27th. So normally if we were in class, we would have spent probably like a day and a half watching the documentary, give or take, and then discussing it. So obviously we're not going to be able to watch it as a group, but I'm going to post the link in Canvas so because it's available on YouTube. You'll be able to go right to that link and watch the documentary. So just like before with the documentaries, don't think, oh, I don't have to do this because it's a documentary. There is an assignment attached to this. So just like before with the other documentary, I want you to watch this documentary and enjoy it, but I want to make sure, like I want an assignment back that lets me know that you actually did watch it. So what I'm expecting from you are, just like before, five things from the documentary. It doesn't have to be, a super long summary of the whole documentary. You don't need to give me page after page. I just want 5 things. You can label it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you can do bullet points. And give me like 1 to 2 sentences per thing. I want to know like what surprised you, what stood out to you, what made you feel a certain emotion of some sort, like just something that was interesting to you in some way. So 5 things, 5 bullet points, 1 to 2 sentences each. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't need to be this big long thing. However, I am probably 90% sure I'm going to ask a question about this documentary on the final exam for one of the essay questions. Now, because we can't watch it as a class, we can still do a discussion. So I'm going to post this week a little discussion video on this documentary. So I'll wait till a few days to make sure everyone's had a chance to watch it. Some of you might not watch it till later, that's fine. But I'll post a little discussion video of just me kind of discussing a few things hopefully that you got out of that documentary, and that will reference any question that will likely be on the final. So just kind of a heads up on that before the actual assignment for the documentary, just those 5 things. And then the last thing, so remember that the term paper, your research paper, is due on the 27th. So what's today, like the 19th? So you guys have like a week, I think, give or take. So hopefully you have watched that video I posted about the research guidelines. Now, if you didn't, that's fine, because all of that information is in the document, which is available on Canvas and files. All the information for the research paper is available to you on that. However, I did post a short video kind of going over a few things, reiterating a few points for you, so that should be helpful as well. I haven't heard from anybody about any issues or problems with like picking a topic or anything, so I'm assuming you guys are all working on that or starting to work on that, and you still have a week, so even if you haven't even thought about it yet, still plenty of time. Remember that it's an important assignment, it's worth a lot of points, but it's not a very difficult assignment. It's only, I think I had it at like 3 pages, double space. So, and pick a topic that you will enjoy. If you are having trouble picking a topic or having trouble getting started, please reach out to me. Do not wait until after the paper's due and I'm grading them and then yours is a week late and you haven't started because you were too scared to ask me a question. Please reach out, especially with all of the stuff going on. Please feel free to communicate with me. I try to respond pretty much right away. There's always the chance it might be the next day or something. But how many times am I going to say I will appreciate the communication. I think that's it for now, looking at the syllabus, at least for this week. So finish up the PowerPoints on the Genus Homo. Watch that documentary. In fact, this is a really good documentary. I don't know if any of you guys are really into documentaries, but I enjoyed them. But this one in particular it's one of my favorites. I've watched it a million times. Well, I've probably watched it like 7 or 8 times. I love it. Every time I watch it, I see something new. It's just such a good one. and I hope you enjoyed as much as I do. And I hope it makes you think about a lot of the topics we've been discussing in class. And like I said, I'll post a video as a discussion for the documentary in a few days, so we can hopefully, discuss a little bit of that. But anyway, I think that's it. And I will see you guys soon.